Rugby Championship future bright. All Blacks set for thrilling years ahead. Exciting times are ahead for rugby fans, especially for us All Black supporters. Sanser has just confirmed that the Rugby Championship will run through to 2030, and it looks like we're entering an exhilarating new era for Southern Hemisphere rugby. With the announcement of a fresh international rugby calendar, we can expect multi-week tours and a complete tournament schedule leading up to the Rugby World Cup in 2027. This year's Rugby Championship was one of the most competitive we've seen since Argentina joined in 2012, and it's clear that the action on the pitch has led to a significant change of heart regarding the tournament's format. For those of us who enjoy the intense rivalries and high-stakes matches, this is fantastic news. The decision to keep the Rugby Championship intact rather than switching to a tours format in 2028 is a win for all fans. Phil Waugh, the Rugby Australia CEO, deserves a shout-out for advocating this important shift. Mark your calendars, because in 2026 the All Blacks are set to take on the Springboks in the much-anticipated Greatest Rivalry Tour, with 3 matches in South Africa and 1 at a yet-to-be-determined international venue. This is what we, as fans, live for. Fierce competition that tests our team against the best. The Springboks will return the favor in 2030, touring New Zealand, and we can only hope that the atmosphere in our stadiums will be electric. And here's another exciting piece of news. The Rugby Championship will resume in 2027 as a full tournament. This is a significant change from the previous format in World Cup years, where we often saw shortened competitions. This time, we'll have a full schedule that helps prepare our beloved All Blacks for the World Cup in Australia. It's hard not to feel optimistic about how this will benefit the team and our chances of lifting that trophy. The Bledisloe Cup rivalry will continue, with matches scheduled for October following the Greatest Rivalry Tours. While it hasn't been confirmed how many times we'll clash with the Wallabies during those years, Waugh is advocating for a best-of-3 test series. This would be a return to form that many fans have been calling for since 2021. What do you think, All Blacks fans? Are you ready for more intense battles against Australia? Additionally, the introduction of a proposed Nations Championship could shake things up in 2026, 2028, and 2030, bringing together the top 12 rugby nations in a bid to determine the world's best. This could mean more thrilling matchups for our team. And who doesn't love to see the All Blacks take on the best from around the globe? Of course, while we celebrate this new calendar, there are some missed opportunities. The lack of alignment with the 6 nations remains a concern. It was reported that Sanser nations wanted to move the Rugby Championship to coincide with the Northern Hemisphere's premier tournament. But New Zealand Rugby has been hesitant. If this alignment were to happen, it would create a more cohesive global calendar for rugby, something that fans have long desired. So, what do you think about the future of the All Blacks and the Rugby Championship? Are you excited for the upcoming rivalries and tournaments? Let's hear your thoughts. Comment Go All Blacks below and share your city and your opinion on how these changes will impact our team's chances in the coming years.